And we're here hanging out at the second booth for Young's Fine Wine, and this booth is all about plantation rum. Now I have Kyle here, General Manager for Young's Fine Wine, and I have to say, you know, I was so impressed with afrohead, where we had two great varieties that we tried, but plantation has even more to offer the people.
Absolutely.
Now tell us a little bit about what makes plantation rum so special.
So plantation is actually based in France, in Cognac, France, and they have all their rums comes from different areas, whether it's from Barbados, Trinidad, Jamaica, Nicaragua, all over the world kind of thing. And what they do is they age their rum in the barrel while they're in the Caribbean or in Central America, and they take them back to France and they age them again in cognac casks. So all the rums, even including their white rum, is actually double aged. So that's what kind of makes it kind of stand out and unique, and it makes it really quite smooth and easy to drink.
So these are casks that have cognac has already been brandy has already been aged into cognac in these casks.
The actual owner of plantation rum is Cognac Ferrand.
Okay.
They have cognac casks already there that they age these in, so it's their cognac that is actually aged into their rum.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's incredible. So kind of getting the best of both worlds there. All right, now tell us a little bit about the varieties that you have.
Plantation has over 10 rums, and actually we have about 13 of them here in the Bahamas. What they do really unique is that they have them from all over the Caribbean, all over Central America. What we have to taste today are actually the ones that I want you to taste. One from Jamaica. We have a pineapple rum that's actually a blend of the dark rum and the white rum with Queen Victoria pineapple. It's not flavored, it's real pineapple in it. And then the last one, it's just kind of their creme de la creme, is their big boy, is the Plantation 20th anniversary. It's a blend of 12 to 18-year-old rum that's been double aged, and it is honestly the best rum you will ever taste. So let's go ahead, let's start with the pineapple. The pineapple.
Yeah, because you said this is the dark and light rum?
So they take the husk of Queen Victoria pineapple and they age it in the dark rum. They take the fruit of the Queen Victoria pineapple and when I say age it, they macerate it, I should say, in the white rum. Okay. And once it's done about 3 months or so, they blend the rums, and that's what's made to create this.
That is incredible.
So
Okay.
you get a lot of artificial flavored rum sometimes. This is not artificial.
Yeah.
This is not artificial.
All right, let's try it, guys.
Y'all are not playing. This is good. I tell you, we come here, prepare.
That is incredible, and it actually does have the true pineapple flavor.
Right.
And like you said, it's from natural pineapple. So we're not talking about rums that have been made with sulfites and the rest of it to make you think it's something that it's truly not. This is the real deal. Yeah, exactly. Real pineapple. And again, that's so interesting. You know, they tell you don't mix the dark rum and the light rum. I disagree, because whatever they mixed in there, that's working. Yeah, I'm all right with that. All right, what else we got here? What else we got?
Now this is from Jamaica. This is actually 2002 vintage. They actually have vintages of the rum. So you might have a slightly different taste in vintages, but this is a 2002 from Jamaica.
Okay, let's try it.
Now this is actually, a lot of the rums are great to be on the rocks. You can use them in cocktails too, but these are best served on the rocks or just neat by
So
themselves.
yeah, that's the thing. These rums don't need to be mixed drinks. They can honestly be enjoyed for just what they are. All right, so this is the Jamaican one. Oh, I like that. Now that's a dark rum. And you can tell the difference because the other one, because I guess it was mixed with the dark and light.
Right.
It was a nice blend. This one is much darker, but in a totally good way. It has a lot more flavors to it, a lot of depth of flavor. I'm liking that, man. That's very, very nice. All right.
Well, if you like that one, I promise this one will not disappoint you. Now this is this is the bottle we're serving out of, but it is the 20th anniversary edition.
Okay.
This is kind of the main award winner everywhere we go.
Wow.
This is gold, gold, gold all the time kind of thing. But it is a phenomenal rum, and like I said, doesn't need anything to go with it. On the rocks and neat. That's the way it
Now, I
goes.
saw Captain Jack drinking some of this earlier, so I'm certain it's good. Yeah, he had a whole bottle.
Yeah.
It's not very sweet, but it is really smooth, not harsh at all, and again, like you said, something that should really probably just be drank on the rocks. Or even, I mean, at this level, I'm inclined to put the whole bottle in the fridge to just chill it, so I don't have to put it on the rocks.
No wrong way.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really good. So tell me, as time goes on, what happens? What is it about aging the rum longer that makes it so much smoother?
Right. Obviously, if you start with a good rum, you're going to end with a great rum.
Yeah.
But when you age it more in a barrel, it kind of takes out that harshness. The more you age it, it's not that as powerful and alcohol-y.
Yeah.
It just keeps that smooth kind of vanilla coconut notes.
Yeah. No, that's really nice. And so far, I have to say, the pineapple is my favorite so far. I don't know, there's just something about the dark rum and the light rum and mixing them together. And of course, who doesn't love pineapple, right? This, by far, my second. It's hard. These two are it's just great. Okay, you have more for us. What else do you have? I see you have this plantation 3 stars. Now, I'm seeing on this Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad. Let's talk about what that means. Are these 3 different rums that are blended?
So this is a blend of 3 different white rums,
Okay.
Just to keep things consistent. And again, this is actually double aged as well, but they take the color out in the end. So this is, usually a white rum. You generally, you mix white rums or dark rums. You make them into cocktails. This is actually a white rum that is just as great, on its own. It's actually more of a straw color to it, so it's actually really nice on its own.
That's what I was looking at, because it's white, but you can kind of see it's more natural. It's not just completely color removed. Let's try it. The flavor is incredible.
Right. So when you add that to a cocktail, you just imagine that it actually enhances the cocktail rather than just being a part of the alcohol.
Yeah, and one of the things that people talk about with rum, especially people who claim they don't drink rum, is the fact that it's so harsh, and you get that really harsh alcohol taste. It's bitter and odd, and really that's all the sulfites in the cheap rum.
Right.
But when you have properly aged quality rum, as you mentioned to start with, it's a whole different experience.
Exactly.
No, I'm absolutely loving that. And again, the flavors are just incredible. The different notes that you taste in that. Yeah, no, that is lovely. And again, this is the first set of rums that I've tried that I have no inclination to mix them in a drink. I don't need any pineapple juice. Like, these can literally just be drank as is. That is awesome. This is the dark rum that goes in to make
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
So this is that is a blend of these 2.
Upstairs, ladies and gentlemen, upstairs across the bridge to your right. That's Top Shelf. Mouthgate story is about to begin.
I mean, it tastes like food. It's so good. Yeah, and I think, a lot of people drink rum just for the alcohol content, but if you are actually after true rum, truly aged rum, not just sulfites to kind of hype it up and make it what it is, this is for you, man. Plantation is awesome. I'm absolutely loving it, Kyle.
Thank you.
And you know what? We're going to take, just a little pause, because I might have to sample some more. I'm absolutely loving it. Young's Fine Wine here at Festival Rum Bahamas 2017.